something? Society is the same the world over. You're in if you're either famous, rich, talented, aristocratic, or notorious. It's a fact. All the social register is good for these days is to find out someone's telephone number or look up to see who married Mabel's boy. Tonight, the continental chapter of the social register has been invited to attend a charity ball in aid of the hordes of homeless, hungry orphans in Rome. I piccoli banditi, they call them. The little bandits. Of course, it would be a whole lot easier if they gave the dough direct to the kids. But this type of charity doesn't work that way. A nice, big, fat, tax-exempt binge makes parting with the green stuff a whole lot easier to bear. La Contessa Cristina Ravagna requests the pleasure of the company of Signor Simon Templar.
Porco bandito!
Empty? Sì. Okay. Guido, if you take from clotheslines, pick thin ones. Mamma mia, he's better, huh? You like?
It's beautiful. For me? It is big, but I fix. I got nothing, Franco. I still come from tourist, but he see me, and when I run away, I drop it.
You come back here with nothing?
I'm sorry, Franco.
Keep it. When she's brought nothing, it is not fair. I decide what is fair, Vittorio, not you. Have you never had bad luck? Sure, I've had bad luck. I've been born. That goes for us all. That is why we stick together. Amici, you stink. Last dance at Montessori Palace, we get only 3 spare tires, 6 chauffeur wallets, 17 hubcaps, and no motor rugs. You must be quicker, faster. All the rich people in Rome will be at the dance tonight, and I want the results. Are there any questions? Then go. And remember our slogan. If you can lift it, you can steal it. Oh, and one more thing. I personally shall look after the car of our dear friend and benefactor, La Contessa Ravagna. Come.
Christina, I must say you never look lovelier.
Thank you, Simon.
The dress, the necklace, magnificent.
It is nice, isn't it?
Oh, dear, there goes the music again. I have the next one with Countess. He's stone deaf and a terrible bore. Simon, are you busy later?
Yes, I shall be taking you home.
Oh, that's exactly what I hoped you'd say.
Home with this.
What about you?
I'll fix one more car, then I go. Go on, beat it.
See, but be careful.
It was a tremendous success.
Ah, yes. You did a marvelous job, Aldo. Thank you so much. Good night.
You're too gracious, Countess. Good night, Mr. Templar.
Good night, Senor Petri.
You're sure there's nothing else you want tonight?
Positive.
Good night.
It's a lovely room.
Yes, it's even lovelier through a champagne glass. Will you?
Why not? Tell me something, Christina.
Anything.
Why go to all the trouble of a ball? Wouldn't it be much simpler just to collect the money and send Father Bellini a check?
Oh, without a ball, I wouldn't raise a dime. Nobody at that party tonight gives a hoot about Father Bellini's children.
You mean it's just sheer snob appeal?
Of course. The social climbers fight to get in my committees. The outs get their names in the papers with the ins. Besides, it was fun, wasn't it?
Sure was. I never saw so much food and liquor at one party in my life.
Lovely sound. Oh, Simon, I'm a teeny-weeny little bit loaded.
What should we drink to? To you?
To money.
Christina, as a matter of interest, just what will Father Bellini take out of tonight's bacchanalian booze-up?
Do you expect me to talk figures at this hour?
Just a rough estimate.
In lira, I need a pencil.
Dollars will do. What there were. About 1,000 guests at $50 a head.
That's close enough. Gross receipts about $50,000.
How about expenses?
Well, I try to keep them as low as possible. But you have to serve decent food and hire a name orchestra. About 15,000.
So I know Father Bellini will take 35,000 bucks.
Give or take a few hundred.
Oh, I had no idea it would be that much. Congratulations.
Simon, I could do so very much more if I only had someone like you to help me.
In what way?
Well, nothing too demanding. I know you're terribly busy. But if you could just sit on a few committees for me, let me use your name. You're so, well, notorious. Everybody knows you. Your name would sell carloads of tickets.
Tickets for what?
Well, I've had an appeal from the League for the care of aged and incurables. It's a terribly worthy cause. Old people that are sick and have no place to go. Anyway, I'm giving a party on Friday night to discuss plans. Would you come?
I'd love to.
You'll find the work terribly rewarding.
I'm sure I will.
Excuse me.
What is it, Aldo?
My book. I can never get to sleep unless I read for a few minutes. Especially this late.
Yes, but it is 4 o'clock.
Oh, don't go, Simon.
Well, I'll see you anyway on Friday. What time?
8 o'clock.
Fine. Well, thank you for a lovely evening. And for the champagne. Don't bother, I'll see myself out.
You were listening at the door.
Of course. I have a right to know what's going on.
You have no rights, Aldo. Just privileges.
That's not strictly true. Try not to get along without me, Christina. It would make you so unhappy.
Go to Jersey. Oh, thief, how are you?
I am magnificent. And how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
It's good to see you again.
Ah, it's good to see you.
Allora, dove? Same place?
Same place.
All right. You look beautiful, signor. Like a Fred Astaire Ginger Rogers musical. So, where you been tonight?
You know what I like about you Roman taxi drivers, Marco? The way you mind your own business.
Yes. Where you been tonight?
A charity ball at the Montessori Palace.
Ah, la Contessa Romagna, huh? Sure, I picked you up at her house.
You know her?
Why, everybody in Rome knows La Contessa. She's an angel of mercy.
What about her husband?
Oh, yes, the Count. Poor man. The man of 80 years old. He died of unnatural causes.
Oh? What happened?
What always happens when a man of 80 marries a woman half his age?
Marco, not that.
He was water skiing and he hit a rock. He ran right in front of me, out of nowhere. I didn't even see him.
Now, this won't hurt. Just a sedative. To make you sleep, huh?
He will be all right in the morning.
You're sure?
Just shock, a few bruises, nothing more.
Well, thank you, Doctor. Thanks for getting here so quickly. I'm sorry to have dragged you out of bed in the middle of the night.
You're welcome, Signor.
Arrivederla.
Good night.
Now then, what's your name?
Franco.
Franco what?
Just Franco.
All right, then. Just Franco. Where do you live?
Why do you want to know?
So we can tell the police.
Shut up, Marco. Kid's just been given a sedative. Give him a chance. You live with your parents?
Oh, sure, my papa is Tarzan and my mama is Cina Lolo Brigida.
You see, you are too soft with him. He's still spare tire, he's still the motorrad.
Knock it off, Marco.
But he is a piccolo bandito.
So send me to jail. I am not afraid.
Nobody is going to send you to jail. I promise.
You do?
Word of honor.
Okay. You keep spare tire. I keep motor rug.
There's no need to bribe me.
I keep both.
Why not? You stole them.
It's very fair.
You see, he admits everything. He's what you call, he's delinquent. He's a delinquent juvenile.
Marco, he is only 10 years old. Now leave him alone. Or maybe you would like to go to jail for drunken driving?
Me? Marco de Cesare?
Then lay off my friend Franco.
Che pazzo.
You hungry?
Si. Can I go now, senor?
Sure, if you want to. But it's 4:30 in the morning. I tell you what, I'll fix you something to eat first. Then you can go if you still feel like it. Hmm?
Maybe, senor, if you let me, I stay till the morning. Then I eat, then I go. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So now you know what? He is here for life. 30 years from now, he's still lying on your sofa. He drink your liquor. He borrow your women.
Marco, 30 years from now, he's welcome to them.
You will pay and he take.
Marco, look at him. Look at his skin. What do you see?
Dirt.
No, underneath the dirt. The pallor. You know what's wrong with him?
He's a thief.
His skin and bone. I'm no doctor, but I know malnutrition when I see it.
Yes, dirt. So what are we going to do?
I'm not sure. I think in the morning I'll call Father Bellini's Mission for Children.
Yes, Senor Templar. We can always find room for one more. Well, anytime you wish. Arrivederci, signor. Entrare? Countess, what a pleasant surprise.
Good morning, Father.
Please sit down.
Thank
Coffee is almost ready. You will have some with some fresh hot bread.
you. Not this morning, Father. I have a fitting at 11 and a hair appointment at 12.
As you wish. I read in the papers this morning the reports of your ball. It sounded very grand.
I wish you could have been there.
I resisted the temptation with great effort. Was it a success?
Oh, I think so. But see for yourself.
I can't believe it.
It's true.
It is a fortune. What can I say? How can I possibly thank you?
You don't have to, Father. I only wish it were more.
More, my dear Countess, you have no idea the good that can be done. The children that can be cared for with $9,000.
Franco, do you, trust me?
No.
That's honest enough. Have you never lived with your parents?
No.
Well, who brought you up?
Me.
Don't you think you'd be far better off in a place like Father Bellini's Mission?
Of course. But Father Bellini cannot take every piccolo bandito in Roma.
He'll take you.
You asked him?
Mm-hmm, this morning before you were up.
He said yes.
That's right.
No. I cannot go. You see, I have responsibilities.
Such as?
Well, I have a gang, and they rely on me, especially Angelina.
Oh, I see, Angelina. Well, far be it from me to come between a gangster and his mob.
You laugh at me.
No, Franco. I understand.
Eccomi!
Marco, you got everything?
Everything. But I have to guess at the size, so I get everything too big. Now. Pretty snazzy jazzy, huh? You be the best dressed delinquent juvenile in Roma.
That is for me?
Mm-hmm. Finish your breakfast?
One more mouthful, I bust.
You got a good appetite, huh?
Or he's only had 5 eggs, 6 slices of toast, half a pound of bacon, 4 glasses of milk, but who's counting?
And 2 bananas.
Hey, a lucky fellow. You got a built-in garbage disposal.
Can I try the clothes on now, senor?
Yeah, sure, but you're gonna have a bath first.
A bath with water?
That's the usual way.
But, senor, they are not good for the health.
Grab him up!
Shut up, Angelina. What good is crying?
I ask all over town. No one see a sign of him.
The police have him.
I think maybe. So, now I am leader. When one man gets caught, the others go on.
Even if he never comes back. Always the leader is Franco.
You missed.
I wanted to.
Liar.
You try.
All right? No. The big bomber. What do you think? I got all day to play games? Now, come on. You've been in the tub over an hour. Now, wash.
No.
Wash.
Make me.
All right? You asked for it.
Senor, please, I give you the spare tire.
You think you can bribe me?
The spare tire and the motor rock.
Both?
Si, senor.
Okay, you've got a deal. Now, come on, hurry up and get out.
This bath, it is lovely. The very first time with hot water.
Sure, but come on now, get out. Come on, hurry.
Senor, the plug, it is stuck.
Oh, nonsense. How can a plug be stuck? What goes in must come out. Ah! Piccolo bandito!
Not bad. We'll clear very close to $25,000.
Exactly what I estimated.
Yes?
Christina, with my organizing ability and your title, we don't need Templar.
Are you afraid of him?
Not a bit.
Then what's your objection? His name and notoriety will sell hundreds of tickets. Oh, I want you to call the papers today and say that he's going to be co-chairman of my next ball.
Franco, we can find room for, but his whole gang.
There are only 8 of us, Father.
Well, you can count on me for bunks and lockers, that sort of thing.
You're very kind, Senor Templar. Very well, Franco. You can come.
Thank you, Father. You too, Senor Templar.
You're welcome.
Now wait outside, will you?
Yes, Father. Oh, there is one more thing.
Yes, my son.
Well, you see, Senor Templar has been very kind to me. And through force of habit, you see, I am ashamed.
When?
In a taxi.
So what's funny?
I tell you what is funny. You, the great, the famous Simon Templar, the little boy of 12 can pick your pocket. Oh, Franco, I love you.
That is good, Senor.
Piccolo mascalzone, ladro, ti do un scaffone.
I am sorry, Senor Marco. You understand? All my life I do these things. It is hard for me to stop all at once. Forgive me.
Franco, it is the forgiveness of God you must ask. To steal is a sin.
I know, Father. But surely God has heard the expression that Rome was not built in a day.
Wait outside, Franco. He's irresistible, huh?
Not to me.
He's not really bad at heart, Senor. He steals through ignorance, poverty, and despair. There are thousands like him in Rome. Homeless, hungry, desperate little savages. In a way, it's a terrible indictment against our society that so few people really care. Of course, there are some who see the need and try to meet it.
Like La Countess Ravagna.
You know her?
Mm-hmm.
A truly Christian woman with a generous heart. This very morning, she gave me a check for $9,000.
$9,000?
Yes, it's true. The proceeds from her charity ball. The largest donation this mission has ever received. Wonderful, huh?
Yes, it certainly is. In fact, it's downright amazing.
May I ask what you want to see the Countess about?
You have asked. Just tell her I'm here.
Simon, darling, what a charming surprise.
And there's more to come.
Really?
Why didn't you tell me, Maggie, dear?
What did you call her?
You mean he doesn't know?
Know what?
Oh, I get the picture. He is in on the charity racket, but you haven't told him about your purple past. Well, I will. Aldo, my boy, the Contessa is what they call in America a very busy broad.
Senior Templar, I don't like your tone of voice.
Aldo, please don't get nasty. Otherwise, I'll have to beat you up, and then I'll make a mess of this very beautiful room. And it is a beautiful room. What did the furniture cost, Maggie? 15? 20,000? And what have we got here? This is a fake.
It is like the devil. I paid 50,000.
Remember, you are a lady now, Maggie. She wasn't always, of course, you know, Aldo. In fact, our Contessa was born plain Maggie Oakes of Weehawken, New Jersey. The Park Avenue accent is acquired.
Christina, is this true?
Yes, now will you sit down and shut up?
That's right, Aldo. Do as you're told, like a good boy. And your uncle will tell you all. Our Maggie was a precocious little tyke. By the time she was only 15, she was stripping, bumping, and grinding her way through all the New Jersey night spots. Sit down, Aldo. There is more to come. Miss Oakes was a maid with big ideas. By using everything she had, and she had a great deal of everything, she landed up in the Folies Bergère in Paris, where one night the Count Ravagna got a load of her clad in her string of pearls and a tassel, and he decided that she was definitely his dish. Am I boring you, Maggie?
Not a bit.
Good. Well, anyway, Aldo, she married the Count in good faith, and you have to hand it to her. Faithful she remained. The Count, at 78, had survived 4 previous marriages, and Maggie figured that the wear and tear had pretty well taken its toll. However, the Count fooled her. He seemed to be indestructible. He went through the most astonishing stages of senility. Didn't he, Maggie?
And how?
Anyway, 5 years ago, when the Count at last had the decency to kick off, our Maggie was miserable. Weren't you, pet?
Utterly.
Especially when she found out that he had an income, which stopped with his death. Bet you were wild, huh?
Diabolically.
She had a couple of moth-eaten fur coats, some old-fashioned jewelry, a derelict castle mortgaged right down to its moat, and about 17 lira in hard cash. However, the charms which were such an asset in the Follies were well preserved. And in her bones was the stern marrow of Weehawken, New Jersey.
It's still there, Simon.
I'll bet. Now, what else did she have left? A genuine title, a solid social position, and a figure. How do you do it, Maggie?
It ain't easy.
When I think of the vats of champagne, the cargoes of caviar that have slid down your gullet, your metabolism must be absolutely marvelous. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, Maggie's resources. They were slim, but she worked out an excellent solution. The Charitable, or the idea's old hat in New York, but new to Rome. Do you know what she did once, Aldo? She sponsored a luncheon for the prosecution of immorality And the very same night, a ball in aid of unmarried mothers. Such dexterity is not to be believed.
All right, Simon. We get the point.
Ah, but I haven't made the point yet, Maggie, dear. The reason I'm being so long-winded is that Aldo has a brain the size of an olive pip, and I don't want to overtax it.
Shall I throw him out?
This I've got to see.
Is your insurance paid off, Aldo? Well, as a means of a livelihood, Maggie's charities were sensational. Restaurants fought for her patronage, and they always kicked back 15% of the total bill. Oh, she's been holding out on you. Maggie, my pet, the game is up.
Is it?
Yes, you're beautiful, and you're brilliant, and I adore you, but you're bad, so I'm gonna wrap your knuckles. You've danced long enough. Now you pay the piper.
The piper being you.
Exactly.
I see. I'm to be fined for my misdeeds.
You get the point.
But this is blackmail.
Aldo, if you don't shut up, I'm going to throw something at you.
Temper, temper, Maggie. Let's be civilized.
Or specific.
Suits me. The point is, I resent you. You collected 50,000 bucks, supposedly for Father Bellini's mission. Your expenses came to 16 grand. 50 minus 16 equals 34. Yet you gave the good father only 9. What I want to know is, where is the other 25,000 clams?
Guess.
In your bank account.
So?
I want it.
You're crazy. Do you really think that I'll give you $25,000?
Mm-hmm. Which I shall turn straight over to Father Bellini. And it really needn't cost you a cent.
How do you figure that?
That diamond necklace of yours. Or in the limited markets that I could take it to, it would fetch at least 25,000. Well, you could have an imitation necklace made, and no one would know the difference.
Simon, darling, I'm not going to threaten you with the police. You'd only laugh. But I'm not giving you a dime. And if you want my diamond necklace, you're going to have to steal it.
Is that a challenge?
If you like.
Then it's a deal.
Great. You'll be in jail so fast your head'll swim.
Think so?
Oh, Simon, you're very handsome. And you've quite a reputation. But you can't bluff me, honey. You're a fraud.
It takes one to know one, Maggie. All right, I'll steal your necklace on one condition.
What condition?
Aldo, please don't try and keep up with us. You'll collapse. Yes, one condition. None of this must interfere with our friendship.
Oh, it won't, as far as I'm concerned.
Good. Then I take it my invitation to dinner next Friday still holds.
Sure. If you're not in the local pokey.
I won't be. Oh, Maggie, you won't mind a little publicity, will you? Not about your sordid secrets, but about our little wager.
Darling, I never mind publicity. Just play fair.
I always play fair. So long, Maggie. I think you're a wicked, wicked woman, but a good sport. Aldo, you can talk now. Ciao.
You're both mad.
He is absolutely divine. Do you know, I think after I've made him the laughing stock of Rome, I just may marry him.
And what about your necklace?
Simon Templar has about as much chance of stealing my necklace as he has of stealing the Vatican.
Okay?
Signor, when do you plan to steal it?
Well, I haven't quite decided, gentlemen. I think probably at the Countess's dinner next Friday.
In front of the guests?
Presumably.
But the chief of police will be there in person.
The more the merrier.
And the Countess has agreed to this?
For charity, of course.
And she will keep her word?
Of course. The Countess is a great lady. And a great sport.
See, she has done wonderful things for charity.
Fantastic things.
One more, Senor Templar?
Why not?
Well, he's a mixture, darling. Brute strength and tender finesse. Yes, you'll meet him on Friday. All right, pet. Bye.
The chief of police is outside.
The chief of police is inside.
Enrico, how nice to see you.
Now, Christina, is this true, this nonsense about your necklace, huh?
Well, of course it's true, and it isn't nonsense at all.
It is idiotic exhibitionism, and I absolutely forbid it.
Well, I don't think you can, darling. There have been no laws broken yet. And besides, I can absolutely guarantee that Simon Templar will not steal my necklace on Friday.
What makes you so certain?
You.
Me?
Enrico, you'd like to catch him, wouldn't you?
Ah, so we'd have the police of Europe.
Do you have any detectives that could pass as waiters?
Yes, I think that could be arranged.
Oh, they won't look like detectives, will they?
Christina, I have 1,600 plainclothes detectives on my staff. I can't guarantee that every one of them can serve caviar.
Well, just so long as they're not too gauche. And not too many, Enrico. 4 is plenty. I don't want to frighten Mr. Templar off.
I will see to it that Captain Romelli handles the matter personally.
Oh, you are sweet, Enrico.
I thank you, Christina. I will see you on Friday. Arrivederci.
This came for you, Contessa.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
What is it?
The obvious solution. So obvious that nobody thought of it except me. Isn't it perfect? An exact copy. And it's worth $400.
Christina, I don't see the point of all this.
The point, my dear Aldo, is that I am enjoying myself. Now, will you please go someplace and use your brain? That's what I'm paying you for.
But what happens if you get caught in the act? You get maybe 10 years in prison.
Let's look on the bright side, shall we?
All right, so you get 5 years in prison. That's the bright side.
Now, the bright side is Father Bellini gets 25,000 bucks. There's only one problem. He won't accept stolen goods, so how do I get money for Maggie's necklace without stealing it?
But Franco, when I said your whole gang, I didn't know that one of them was a girl.
That makes a difference?
I'm afraid so. There's no accommodation here for girls.
But where will she go?
In the convent.
I cannot.
You must be reasonable.
Father, I try. But Angelina, she depends on me.
Franco, I'm sorry, but it is impossible.
Then I do not want to come.
Listen to me. You are a bright boy. You have a good mind. You can have a real future. Grow up to be a man who really means something.
Father, I like you. You're kind and gentle. But it is all of us or none of us.
Franco. Father Bellini.
Oh, Father, this is Simon Templar. Fine, thanks. I'd like to speak to Franco. He's not. Well, do you know where he is? Well, I need his help and yours. I'll be over right away. Come on.
Good, huh?
Franco?
Huh?
Why you come back? You do not want to live in the mission?
I got bored, so I quit.
I miss you. We all did.
Angelina, why don't you shut up and eat your chicken?
Yes, Franco.
Did you really miss me?
Every minute.
You're crazy.
Yes, Franco.
Women.
May I come in? Father Bellini said I might find you here.
We don't need any help from you. Why don't you mind your own business, huh?
Shut up, Vittorio. I am sorry, Signor Templar. He has no manners. Come in, please.
Oh, what happened to the new clothes?
I sold them. Angelina is eating the shirt. Guido the pants. And Vittorio and I are eating the shoes.
Well, I've had a long talk with Father Bellini, and he's arranged for everybody to stay at the mission. including the person we mentioned.
Really? Angelina?
Mm-hmm.
And it won't be too crowded?
Not after Friday.
Huh. Friday is when you steal the necklace of La Contessa Rovagna.
Mm-hmm. Now, gather round, everybody. I'm planning a little surprise for Father.
4 armed detectives and the chief of police. How will he do it? He won't.
Signor and Signora Vespa.
Louisa, darling. Enrico, how nice. You're looking very well, Count. I say, you're looking very well. Christina. Where is he? He's backed out. What? Imagine the saint, Welsh on a bet. Oh, it's too marvelous.
Signor Simon Templar.
Simon, darling, I thought you probably left town.
I probably will, when I have your necklace.
Come and meet some lovely people. La Signora Vespa
Molto lieto, signora.
and her husband, Simon Templar.
You do, sir?
Enrico's our chief of police. He's been dying to meet you.
I'm sure he has.
Count Alzerno, may I present Simon Templar?
Very pleased to meet you, sir. Very pleased to meet you.
To beat me? Why do you want to beat me?
Simon, darling, he's as deaf as a post and a terrible bore, but he's filthy rich, so just smile, darling. Oh, my good friend, the Princess de Ville.
Princess, lovely necklace.
Are you superstitious, Signor Templar?
Not particularly. Why?
13 people at the table. For somebody, that's very bad luck. I wonder who?
Offhand, signora, I would say La Contessa.
Simon, darling,
Yes, Christina.
I take it you're backing down.
Why?
Oh, really, darling, we can't sit here all night. Why don't you just admit you're licked?
So who's licked? Ladies and gentlemen, I believe you're expecting a stick-up. This is it.
You hear him? He threatens us with a gun. Arrest him at once.
This is exciting!
But what are you waiting for? I am the chief of police and I am ordering you to arrest Signor Templar. What is this? How dare you disobey my orders?
Oh, it's quite simple, really. This afternoon, I had a call at police headquarters saying the dinner party was canceled. These are 4 friends of mine until recently. They were employed as stuntmen on Cleopatra.
Christina, but it's quite magnificent.
Control yourself, Princess. Your turn is coming. Milady, these will do very nicely. Senora? And now, Christina, your necklace. Thank you. I shall never forget this. Ladies and gentlemen, you have not quite been the victims of a holdup.
What is it?
You came here tonight to discuss plans for helping the incurable aged. Instead, I would like you to consider the plight of the very curable young.
Come in, Franco.
Poveri bambini.
Yes, Princess, you're right. They are poor. Poor beyond anything any of you in this room can possibly imagine. They exist by stealing, as Signor Vespa knows. Oh, what you've eaten tonight, sir, would feed Franco for a full week. And they're all the same. Hungry most of the time. So when they're hungry, they steal. Now they've arrived at a crossroad in their lives. One road leads them deeper into crime and degradation. The other leads them into a decent future. A chance to amount to something. It's a chance that society seems pretty reluctant to give them.
But only last week the Countess gave a charity ball for Father Bellini's mission.
Oh, that's true, Signore. But unfortunately, the proceeds fell short of their objective by almost precisely the value of La Countess's diamond necklace. Isn't that true, Christina?
We were disappointed, yes.
You all bought tickets. You all attended. Now I am asking you to give just a little bit more. Guido here was so brutally beaten by his stepfather, he'll probably carry the scars the rest of his life. Angelina, her mother killed herself. Franco, he never knew his parents. They all have the same story. Never any home life. Never any love. Father Bellini quoted me something the other day which I think pleads their case far more eloquently than any words of mine. Inasmuch as ye have done it unto the least of these my children, ye have done it unto me. Okay, kids, thanks.
Come along, children.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to sell these for the benefit of the children. However, if you object strongly to what has happened tonight, be my guest. However, before you do, I would like you to consider just for one moment how very little these trinkets mean in your lives and how very much they can mean to them. Thank you very much.
Bravo! Magnifico! Magnifico!
Christina, it has been a most wonderful evening. You may certainly keep my jewel.
But, Princess, it is priceless.
Be quiet, Enrico. And you can keep my necklace and my earrings. Come. Goodbye, Christina. Goodbye. Goodbye, Christina. Goodbye. Ciao.
Bye. Bye-bye, Christina. Now, Maggie, I'll have the real one.
Don't be ridiculous.
Christina, you've no choice.
If you think I'm going to knuckle under to blackmail, you're crazy.
Christina, I have a great deal more intelligence than you give me credit for, as past events have proved. Let us assess the situation. The tiara and necklace from Lady Blinwick, the diamonds from the Princess of Rheims, and from you, a $400 string of cut glass. The world hates Welshers, Christina, and if you Welsh on this bet, you'll be laughed out of Rome.
Congratulations. I couldn't put it better myself.
You're absolutely right. Aldo, get it.
Yes, Countess.
Well, you've won. But I shall get even with you next time.
Maggie, you're a real sport.
I'll drink to that.
To you. Maggie, you're a very charitable countess.